Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to Minecraft. Today we are going to be looking at the underground, and we're going to be putting a new section of line in. But this underground section is going to be different from the other ones we've had, in that this one's going to go through the nether. So here we are. I'm on the edge of the village, near where we built the new chicken coop. And we've got this new path and structure over here. This is where I'm going to move our nether portal to. So I got this ready, so I knew where I wanted it. I always do one too few. There we go. So I'm just going to put torches all down the side. Not going to do too much decorating. Torches across the top? Yeah, why not? There we go. Right, so it just needs lighting now. Well, that's one end. This is going to be the main one that we use to go to other places. And I'll explain why. Because over at our station, here, next door to the station, we have our portal to the nether that we've been using for now. Now, in the station down here is the new portal for the nether line. Which I may as well light up while I'm down here. Take that out as well. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. So there's the portal for the nether line. I think we're getting a little bit of lag, but never mind. So these are the stations that we have at the moment. They are all fully automatic. You just jump in the cart, it'll send you away automatically. It'll dispense a new cart automatically when you come back. We'll get through the exact mechanics later. But this is the portal that will take you to the different stations. So we've got a station going that way, a station going that way, and just the other side of this portal there'll be a station going the other way. This is similar to that. It's just a quick shuttle cart up to the surface. There we go. So I'm just going to use this portal for probably the last time to go into the nether. Now that portal down in the underground is in almost exactly the same position as the one that we've been using to get to here. So now this one will be used to go to the underground, and the new one that I just put in will be used to get into the nether properly. And according to my calculations, it should be about here. So instead of letting it spawn naturally and latching onto that one, I'm going to put it in manually. Because if you let it spawn in naturally, it probably Yep, we've got an extra height there. It doesn't matter, we'll just get our pick of destiny out. Take that out. Be careful here, because this thing rips through netherrack like you wouldn't believe. That's weird, does that seem like... Yeah. I think we've lost that piece, but never mind. There we go, that's better. That's the right size now. So, in theory, if I light this one and travel through it, I should end up at the new portal we put in. Yes, here we go. And if I go into the new portal, I should end up at the new nether one. Yes. If I travel through this one, Lord knows which of the other two I'll end up at. Let's have a look. Okay, we ended up here, that's fine. We've got our pick. Let's get rid of some of the things. Oh, we'll just get rid of that. God, these little ones are quick, aren't they? Right, and now we take this one out. So just disable it first. There we go. And then we can get rid of this protective barrier I put in to stop the village people going into the portal. Now they won't. No, I shouldn't have took that one out. They won't go into the other portal, the one that we've just built, because it's too far away from the centre of the village. They don't wander that far. So now we've got a portal down in the underground that's linked to our old nether portal, and we've got a portal on the outskirts of the village which is linked to the new one. And I'll just test it a little bit more by going down below in a moment. I'm going to have to get rid of some of our stuff in here. But that is the portals pretty much sorted. Let's just dump that in there. The wood. Might need some of that. Actually, we need some of the wood as well. So we'll get rid of the door pressure plates. I think we only need one of the wood. No, no, we need 3 in total. There we go. Sounds like zombies are everywhere. There we go. And we'll just put some torches in down here. We can use this for something else. It might even do some potion brewing in it, but we'll see. So that, there we are. No longer have another portal in the middle of the village. It's on the outskirts over there. And this one here should take us to the old one. Yep, there we go. Right, well this whole section along here I'm going to fill in. So let's pick this up. I know I should be doing it with the silk one, but I don't care. There we go. And I'm going to block. For now, I'm just going to block off here. And we'll just randomly fill that in there to reduce the chance of mob spawns. And there we go. So this now goes to these tunnels, or rather that tunnel and that one that isn't finished yet, which is going to be our actual underground. And that goes off to the blaze farm. We'll have to adapt that. In fact, let's just do that now. If I go this way a bit. There we go. We've got a temporary route to the blaze farm, and we're going to build our nether base in there later. So that's it. We have one that goes down to station now. So I spent a while moving the portals. Let's have something to eat. I'm just going to build the station in here. Now I'm going to take one layer out, bring it back. There we go. And what we need to do is take that out, that out. All these need to come out actually. There we go. And we're going to use dispensers. They will dispense the minecart placed upwards. Let's get rid of that. Then we're going to need some more equipment. It's a good job we ain't got far to go. But there's some redstone that goes into this as well. I'll do that in a moment. Just nip back through this portal. Make sure it takes us to where we want to be. Yeah, it does. they're definitely fine then. And I just need a little bit of sand, because we're going to use a cactus to get off the minecart. And we also need some hoppers. So we'll take a bunch of hoppers, and we just need a couple of bits of sand. There we go. Now once I've built it one end, hang on a minute, I'm going the wrong way. I will just duplicate it the other end, and then I'll show you the final thing. So here we go. Now, while I'm building this, I'll explain why I'm doing it in the Nether. Well, you may or may not know that in the Nether, you travel 8 times further than in the overworld. I'm shift clicking to put these in. There we go. Let's put a column up the middle there. A column there. We won't put a column there. I've got a feeling that this might be a little bit small, but we'll see. That has to be out there, and you have to put something in there. I'll explain the reason for that in a moment. So yeah, you travel 8 times further, which means this line is going to be 8 times shorter, and building it in the overworld would have been a pain. Right, so what happens here is the player comes down, and their minecart bashes into that. So I've got a minecart, yeah, there we go. And pop. So when the minecart hits the cactus, it breaks. See if I can show you that again, not on it. There we go. And because there's hoppers underneath, it sucks the minecart into the hopper, into that hopper, into that hopper, into the hopper, into the dispenser. Ready for use again. That is the receiving side done. It's as simple as that. A line in, bang. You could have this straight. It doesn't have to turn a corner. You could have the cactus like here and just go straight into it. But I like this open design. Right, this bit's slightly different. We need a couple of power rails there and a couple there. And I usually put at least 4 to get you up to speed. And then we're going to need the mechanism that activates us and gets us going. So a couple of tripwire hooks there and a piece of string. There we go. Now it's very important that if you place the string and tripwires along the ground, you're fine. But if you have them in the midair like this, you cause yourself problems by having it in midair. As long as you have all the blocks beneath it transparent, so torches, I think steps are okay. Yeah, we should be alright with them actually. Let's just try that out. So like that, that'll be okay. That's all good. But if you put solid blocks beneath a hovering or floating tripwire, I'm not going to use obsidian. It'll take ages to put back up again. There we go. It can go wrong, but where it goes wrong, there you go. It just went wrong. There's a little funny bow noise, and it doesn't work anymore. And where the block makes it go wrong depends on the orientation. Some other things, take them away, and it's fine again. So, has to be completely in midair or completely on the ground. Otherwise, you have a chance of problems. So, that block there is that block there. So that's where we want to take the signal from. And we need some repeaters and some redstone, because this is what's going to do the launch and reload mechanism. So that is to power the launch. Which one did I say was the block? That block's getting power. Okay, so if I do, I don't need that, but is that right? Okay, Okay, yeah, that's correct. Look, on. Eventually we will need to put, I'll just take that out temporarily, we'll need to put a redstone torch in down there to activate this one permanently. And then we want to be able to power that dispenser. I'll just take that string out for now. And you want to do it by powering this block I'm stood on. Because if you do it using any other way, if you put it directly at the dispenser, it's going to set that powered rail off, and we don't want that. So if I just dig this way, and we want a bigger delay, so there we go. 2 repeaters, hook that up. I think we can get away with, yeah, we can get away with that. So now I'm just going to fill, there we go, fill that back in, put the string back. There we go. When you stand on it, do you see the dispense? So it's powered rail, dispense. Okay. Now normally you would be in that cart, so you wouldn't be there long enough. So let's just do that one more time. I'm going to place the cart down. So what happens is, get in the cart. You stood in the tripwire goes off. It first, because there's only one repeater behind there, powers this rail through this block here, and shoots you off. About, well, it's going to be about 7 ticks later, that block is powered, which launches a dispenser. By then you've gone. So you've gone and you're no longer in the tripwire. The powered rail is no longer powered, and it just pops another minecart out. So there you go. So we would now be travelling furthermore down this track, and oh, well, unfortunately I just happened to get out in the bad place, but you see that there was another cart dispensed. And that is pretty much it for these stations. It is that simple. I'm just going to fill that there. I need to work out how much of this I can fill. Normally when I do this in cobblestone, I fill as much of this in as possible, and I use stairs facing the other way, because stairs don't block the redstone signal. However, I'm using netherrack, so we're not going to be able to do that. What I will do for demonstration purposes is that I will now just link these two together, so you can see the send and the receive. Yeah, that should do it. We just need a redstone torch and some more minecarts. So I'll just nip back quickly and grab that. And once I've done this, I will just build exactly the same thing on the other side. And you will have a two-way track. Not only is it fully automatic in that it launches you automatically, it dispenses another minecart automatically, and disembarks you automatically, but multiple people can use it at the same time. And it also stores quite a lot of minecarts. You can get 9 in the dispenser. I think each hopper has 5, and you've got a line of about 5 or 6 hoppers there, so they can all hold them. Let's. I'm just going to dump some of this stuff. I'll keep the stuff I need for the other side. Get rid of some of the rails. Not using the netherrack. Not using the door. That was from the other thing. I'll take 1 redstone torch for each side, and I'll fill the rest up with minecarts. There we go. So we'll just nip back down there. Now the bit in between is just straight track, and because I think mobs no longer spawn on track, and they also no longer walk onto track as part of a moderately recent update. Let's just see. Now I put that block in, that's permanently powered, you see. You don't have to worry about lighting up these tunnels. I do put glowstone once every, I think it's 33 blocks. Once you're at full speed, and I think 4 should be just about enough to get you up to full speed, maybe 5 to be safe, you can travel a good 33 blocks without slowing down. So I think the last thing left to do is actually just fill this thing up with minecarts. So if I angle myself correctly, yep, just throw them in. So we had a couple in there, just done a couple more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should just about do it. So just step in there once to get the first minecart up, and let's give it a test. Well, that appears to be working lovely. Yeah. And every single minecart and underground station is done just like this on this whole server. Except the only difference here is this one's in the nether. Well, I'm just going to put a couple of pieces of glowstone in for decoration. Let's put one there and do that. Just to make it symmetrical-ish. And that's it for today. I've got this station in. I'll put the other station in off camera. If you're wondering where this is going to go, it's going to head a very long way away. I think we worked out if we wanted to dig the tunnel in the overworld, it'd been somewhere around the 12,000 blocks plus, just to dig it out, let alone laying the track or anything like that. But by doing it through the nether, we're reducing that by a factor of 8, which makes a rather big difference. So this is the new underground section. I've been Master Hellish, and I'm going to leave you with showing you what the mid sections look like. There we go, 33 blocks, 1 powered rail, a bit of glowstone, another 33 blocks. And after travelling for a little while, we end up on the other side. Disembark automatically, and there we go. The only thing I quickly wanted to show you is these steps that we normally put in. These are steps so that you don't take damage. You can actually ride straight through them, and I think it just finishes it off a little better. Well, we are now in the middle of a different place. You can see all the stations are set up almost identical. So we just repeat this pattern all over our world. Well, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and until next time, goodbye.